Hi, and welcome to my Resolve retro video tutorial. In this, we're going to be trying to get a VHS type look with the chromatic aberration and the artifacting included. So, how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to be using Vinci Resolve version 14, I don't know, 15 at the moment. And we're going to be basically taking our first video clip, and there's going to be 3 steps to it. First step, applying a film type LUT onto the clip. Second step will be we'll split the video clip down into 3 separate nodes, where the 3 nodes represent each one of our RGB channels. And then, like chromatic aberration, we're going to shift these channels a bit, so move them a bit, only very minute, and that's going to give us sort of this chromatic aberration effect. And the third step will be, of course, applying sort of a tape artifacting look over that as a layer that's slightly transparent. Okay, so we've got our Resolve project panel open up here, and we're going to open up our existing project we made. Obviously for you, you'll either start a new project or work on an existing project. Okay, so these media clips have changed source location, so I'm just going to update those. In case this ever happens to you, just highlight them all, go up to here, find where it says change source location folder, make sure you obviously know where you've changed it to, and then just go to the directory of the new folder. So these ones I'm pretty sure was the PowerMac G4. Try that. And voila, all fixed. Okay, so we'll just save that so it updates the directories. Okay, moving on to the tutorial. So on the timeline I've got a clip I've worked on, but obviously we'll start fresh. But ultimately we'll use the same initial video clip. Okay, so this is the video clip I'm going to be working on. It's a pan out of my PowerMac G4, another video I'm working on at the moment. So we'll just drag and drop the short clip into the timeline of Resolve. Okay, now I've got that on there. I've already cropped this down, so obviously in your production you would have done this or be thinking about doing this. If you want to know how to crop it down, just watch one of my other tutorials. Okay, that's cool. Right, so then we move over to the color tab. This area is sort of like layers in Photoshop. So the first step, as I said, is we're going to add a serial node for our LUT, which is going to be the film look. Nodes are just like layers. Okay, so I'm going to go with one of these film looks over here. I'm not sure what the numbers represent, but I know 65 seems to be always a lighter effect. So I'm going to go with the top one. Very contrasty. But I'll show you what the 55 looks like that. And that's that one. And we'll put it back to the one we chose. Okay, so moving on to the second step. This is a bit where we're going to be shifting the layers of basically the RGB channels. Okay, so this additional node won't be in this area. What you have to do is you click on this, you go up to nodes in the the top tab bit area, and you go to add splitter combiner node. And there you go. So what this does is splits it out into the 3 channels. You've got red at the top, I think green in the middle, blue at the bottom, RGB. Okay, so what I usually do, my method of doing this is I take the red channel, I'll pan that to -10 to the left. To do the panning, obviously you probably haven't seen this before, so you at the bottom here you've got these different tabs for like the curves and everything, and one of them is the sizing tab. It does say sizing on it, there you go. So click the sizing tab, you see you've got pan, tilt, zoom, rotate. These are the things you can be using to get the sort of chromatic aberration effect. Okay, so as I said, let's do -8. and then on the bottom channel. We'll take that to about 4. Okay, and immediately you can sort of see we've got that sort of chromatic aberration effect on the video preview up in the top left. Okay, so there's another thing I usually do, and you can see I've got the effects window open up here. So what I'll do is I'll apply a little blur to the blue channel. Sorry, I didn't mean the blue channel, the green channel. Okay, so we got that there. And you can see it's really blurry in the top left now. Obviously, we don't want that. You know, untick the gang thing. We're going to bring down vertical strength to 0, leave the horizontal strength as the default, and bring the blend, well, I usually take up to 1 but then take it down to 0.8. Obviously you can fiddle this, see what best suits your video. Okay, and that's sort of step 2 done with the nodes and everything. Okay, so we'll have a little look at that. Go to the beginning. And there's that video preview. It's coming along, isn't it? Oh, there's the preview of the next one. Right. So obviously the next step in this is our third step. We're going to add the artifacting layer. So this is really simple. You just got to sort of download an VHS effect off YouTube or wherever. And once you've got it, you can reuse it for all of your videos. So I've got one here, and all that is a really long video of old VHS artifacting. Right, I've already pre-selected the bit of that I want, and we just do that. And all we do here is, obviously if there's audio linked to this, just go here where it says clip links, unclip them, delete the audio. But obviously if you want that audio, it's just like white noise. Okay, so you can see now it covers over our video clip, and we don't want that. So what we'll do is we got to be in this inspector window here. So you'll click on the clip itself. You might have the mixer open or something. You might not have inspector open, it'll probably look like this. So you just click on the clip, click on the clip, go to the inspector tab, and then all you got to do is where it says composite, if that's not clicked, click that dial, and then bring the opacity right down. And you see immediately it's sort of doing it. And we'll bring that down to 15. Okay, so let's have a look at that. And there we go, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Right, I'll show you the final result. Okay, that's all. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and can use it to effect. Do check out some of my other videos on my channel. I have more tutorials like this.